How'd you end up going on tour with Drake and Lil Wayne?
That was just through like, you know what I mean, friends of friends. Um, Jamil, is one of my managers, has worked with Taz and is Drake's road manager. So kind of, brought my music to them and got my foot in the door, and that was kind of like the first step. And that led to eventually us like working with Taz now, like on a co-management level.
Oh, so Cortez co-manages you.
Yeah, yeah. Taz and G. Roberson and all the Blueprint like co-managed me with the guys I've been with since like day one.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. G. Robinson, Cortez. These are two guys who really make a lot of things happen.
yeah, yeah. Most definitely.
What what really changed in your career when these guys started being behind you?
I mean, I don't think you can point to any moment that was like suddenly something changed. It's always just been, this gradual. It's the same approach to the music since day one, and it's really is just like a no shortcuts kind of approach. It's just put the work in, you know, work on the music and get better and better. Work on the show and just get better and better. Build this touring, following and culture and you know what I mean, the merch and everything, and just keep keeping away at it, and eventually, it continues to build, and they can't ignore it. You know what I mean? And that's still the same philosophy. Is just staying true to everything we built.
Can you think of any sort of crazy stories being on tour with Wayne and Drake?
A million crazy stories, but none of them are safe for camera.
So, can you think of one that might be safe for camera that you could talk about?
The tour bus parties just always get crazy. Like every night on our rider, we get like two handles of cheap whiskey, and then like 2/5 of something nice, like a bullet bourbon or something. And somehow in the morning you wake up and all that shit is gone. Like we just have parties and just like somehow it's just all gone.
You had a story about how when you were on tour, I guess with Drake, you were still in school and you had to come back to finish off a class.
Yeah. Nah, so I had this opportunity to open like 12 dates on Drake's tour like maybe like 2 years ago. And obviously, we ran at that opportunity and we're out there on the road and it's amazing. And I was still in school and like all my teachers are pretty chill. They're like, I may not know who Drake is, but the tour looks big, so, do it. And one of them was like, yo, like, I'm at my tolerance. If you miss one more class, you're failing. And I was already on academic probation. Like, I was already, just scraping by, trying to keep my scholarship and just get through it and finish school and shit. And I was like, yo, fuck, like, it really... my reaction was always like, this isn't the end of the world. This isn't the end all be all. Like if I truly see myself going this far, this is not like a one chance to, you know what I mean, to get anything. So I was just like, it's good. I'm gonna just go handle this shit. I'll be back. It's good. And and that was that.
Wait, so you had to drive back to school from?
Yeah, we had to drive straight back to get to this fucking class. Like, just sitting there to just for what? Like, nah, but it is what it is.
How long of a drive was it?
It was like, man, I want to say it was like Phoenix back to New Orleans or something. It was stupid. But we used to, man, I mean, that's, the thing is, like, on those early tours, the Drake shit was obviously a good look, but when we were first trying to headline our own stuff, you know what I mean, and playing for small-ass crowds, making long-ass drives, making no money, just out there hungry trying to get it, like, that's where you find out if you really want the shit or not. That's where you realize, like, do I love this shit, or am I just eager for gratification to just be on overnight,